Hello and welcome to Manifest Destiny Gaming Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. My name is Justin and we're going to be playing this game together. So let's get started. Go to single player, Red Dead Redemption. You might have noticed that I also had Undead Nightmare on there, which I will be doing a Let's Play of later. Right now we're just going to get started with the original vanilla game. Try not to talk during cutscenes, so I will be quiet for the next couple minutes. Here you go.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Alright, so that was a bit of a long cutscene. So I am back. You now get to the privilege of listening to my lovely, lovely voice. So, something that I really like about that cutscene is how much that they foreshadow the rest of the game. If you pay attention, a lot of the stuff they said will be seen in... Whoa. Alright then. Will be seen later in the game.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Follow Jake to the horses. So yeah, this is not my first time playing. I've beat this game 3 times now. This is my 4th time playing through. Has been a while. It's been about 2 years since I last played, so...
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Expect me to die at least a couple times.
If you say so. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna put subtitles on for you guys. Go down to game. That's not it. Options, duh. Display. Kill effect on. Subtitles on. That way, you will be able to read what they're saying in case you have to have your volume down low. Or if I talk over it. Which will probably be the case. So yeah, this game came out a couple years ago, and it is still one of the prettiest games I've ever seen.
Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep quiet whenever they're talking, just so you guys can hear it. I know that when I watch Let's Plays, I appreciate
Are you planning
when
on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
So anyway, like I was saying, I don't like when commentators talk over games, or when the game's dialogue is being said, so I'll try to be quiet whenever they say that.
So it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
So yeah, I'm going to try and make this first Let's Play part a little bit longer because it's going to be really cutscene heavy, but the game will die down considerably.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
So yeah, this part's going to be a little bit longer. Following
Damn
parts will not be
coyote.
quite as long.
What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Whoa now. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah, so this is John Marston, for those of you that don't know. He's probably my all-time favorite video game character, and I absolutely love the storyline behind this game. So that's a big reason why I'm going to stay quiet whenever the dialogue or cutscenes are playing, just so you guys can enjoy the story too. But yeah, I cannot get enough of this game. It's just fun, it's pretty, and the characters are fantastic. So, glad you guys are hopping in and enjoy this with me.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
So yeah, Bill Williamson's kind of a prick, if you guys haven't noticed yet. Not really fond of him. So, yeah, that's our story so far. Gotta bring that dick in.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Hello.
Alright, so that's Bonnie. That's probably my second favorite character in this game. You can tell she has a little bit of a thing for John right off the bat. You know, she's a sweetheart. So we're just gonna head over here and start our first mission.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
There's some wicked pants she's got there. It's like parachute pants. So yeah, it has been about...
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
So it's been about 2 years since I last played this.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
That
I
is
suspect
one
you've
fine
stolen more
corral.
horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Oh. That was not what I wanted to do. There we go.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite.
Yes, you do. Crazy woman. Yeah.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
So here we go, our very first taste of combat, and your guys' first chance to make fun of my amazingly horrible shooting skills. I'm not gonna brag, I'm not the best gamer in the world.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
But I have fun. That's all that matters in the end, right?
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
Yeah, you do.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Yeah, I do.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
My trigger's not the only thing that's itching. Just take a gander at the night sky. Right there.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Oh man, it is so hard to shoot.
Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust
in
of
the
yours
dark
to good use.
when they're tiny targets.
You got one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this.
Bet you thought I couldn't use this, didn't you?
Wow, I didn't turn up the sensitivity of this thing. There we go, that's a little bit better.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
Yeah.
Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the range. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
So there you go, now you have your first taste of combat.
If it's not
in
the
this
rustlers
game.
stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Crap. There's a lawnmower outside,
Look
so
out!
if you hear that...
Shoot 'em
Ah!
before they get to the animals.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I played this. And then she gets away. Now I'm stuck. Get the other one. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
Come on.
Oh wow, that is so bad. Oh my gosh.
Damn coyote! Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
I want to shoot her chickens.
Looks like that was the last of the
Oh my gosh, that was just embarrassing. But I guess you guys can laugh now.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience
At least she
in.
thinks I
Maybe
did okay.
Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Alright, we're gonna hitch our horse. Get hitched!
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
So yeah, there's a lawnmower going on outside. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. If so, sorry about that. Yeah, Deadeye level 1 of 3. Third one is definitely my favorite. Second one's alright. But, I really don't like the second one. I find it less useful than the first one. You guys all saw that we got plus 50 honor. I'm gonna try to do a good playthrough, mostly because when I'm an ass in a game, I feel like an ass in real life, and that's not cool. So, I'm not gonna be doing that. And it seems like a good stopping point for our first part. Expect the next few sessions to have a lot less cutscenes. So drop a like if you enjoy this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.